Totally
3 more
excusable.
times.
You were waking up.
Anyway, I'm like, okay, well, nobody's home. It's just me. My aunt's gone for the weekend, and so I'm just chilling. I'm like, it's 10 o'clock, and I look outside, and there's just like a raging wind blowing. It's crazy, absolutely astonishing. And so I'm like, I'm going for a walk. Definitely want to go for a walk at this point. So I go for this walk, and I go out to the.
I went out for a walk at like 10 p.m. last night too.
It was crazy.
It was
I don't
so
usually
windy.
go for walks, but I've been going to the gym, and I'm like, walking is actually fun. So
Oh no.
I go out and I go to the main street on Woodruff, and I look down Woodruff, and every single street light is out, right?
Wait, you still didn't know it was.
No, I was
car
like,
was out?
I just thought it was my house, right? And then I'm like,
Okay.
yeah. At this point, I'm like, some dots are starting to connect, right? Maybe that tornado people were talking about did some stuff. So I took a walk after seeing all these streetlights are out, and there's like a cop and a broken down car at every single one. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the gas station to see what's going on. I go to the gas station,
No
all of the
electricity.
lights are off, and there's just some lonely kid in like the counter. He's just like chilling, you know. I go in, I try to, he won't, like the door's locked, so I knock on the window and I'm like, what happened? And he's looking at me like I'm some sort of criminal who's trying to rob him. And I swear to you, I was not trying to rob him. What I was trying to do was get information. Now, he had said that the power went off at 6 p.m. I believed him. And then I asked him if he knew when it was coming back on. And he's like, oh yeah, maybe like in an hour or two. Now, I am very upset because it was not an hour or two. It was another 12 hours.
Why didn't you ask one of the policemen? They might have had a more accurate.
I
You
don't-
asked some random kid in
I'm
a.
not sure. Why would they're doing their job, okay? Anyway.
You should have robbed him
Whatever.
anyway.
I go to bed. I go to bed at like 1 a.m. I'm not gonna rob him, HVAC. Anyway, I wake up at like. I go to bed at 1 a.m. and I wake up, and I don't know what time it is because my phone's dead. I can't charge it. My laptop's dead and I can't charge it. My aunt's gone. Everything is awful. So I'm like, well, there's a tournament. It's either 9 a.m. or noon. I don't know.
I don't know what time.
But it's sun. There's sun outside. So I go to the bus stop with my $3.50 that I have to my name. That's every single dollar I own.
Nice.
And I get on the bus, and it says right there, 9:30 a.m.
And you're like,
Fuck.
damn it.
Fuck.
It's
So
so
I'm like, okay, well, I'll go to Vic's. I'll bother them until it's time to come here.
Yeah.
So I'm
they
like,
have
cool.
no power either.
Perfect. So I bus to Carlton, and that took forever because every light is broken, right? So I get to Vic's house, and Vic's not even there. Nobody's there.
ACSL takes game on.
Yeah, let's go ACS.
He's not.
I'm sorry, this poor Tgros, he's working his ass off, and his VOD is just me talking about myself. Poor guy. But it needs to be said. I'm complaining about the city.
Dude, the East End was like untouched. It was
I
fantastic.
know. Anyway, it gets better, I swear. So I get on the bus, I'm at Vic's, nobody's there, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just trying to get to the tournament.
Yeah.
You know, it's like probably noon at this point. I chilled for a bit, took a walk, you know. I thought they'd be back. They weren't. I get on the bus, and the 10 took forever. And then we're on Bronson in front of that McDonald's.
Yeah.
And some lady just decides to 45-degree angle switch lanes into my bus. And there's 2 people on the bus, and then me. And they both probably don't speak English. So I'm the only one who can do the report.
Oh,
So
no, dude.
I have to like hang around.
Why do you have to do the report? What about the
'Cause
bus driver?
He needed a witness
Oh,
because they were accusing him. So I'm there and I'm chilling for like probably another 2 hours.
You're a good citizen.
I know. They didn't. You know what they gave me as a
Oh, I couldn't
reward?
eat 'em.
A full day pass for the bus. That's
There you
what
go,
I got.
dude.
I didn't even get to use it because the bus wasn't working. I had to walk from Bronson downtown, and then the bus that I could have gotten on, the 85,
Yeah.
was like 5 seconds away from where I'm walking anyway. So there's no point in getting on it because I'm here. It was a rough day, and now I'm here and I can't even enter bracket,
Yeah.
and then I get a bus home.
That's the whole story. All
What a
that happened,
rough day.
I biked here, and I tried to go to Tim Hortons for breakfast because I wanted some Tim Hortons breakfast and a coffee because I was fucking tired. Anyway, and I went to 2 different Tim Hortons and they were so packed. And I figured it out later. I was like, oh, it's because there was a tornado and people don't have power. They're just gonna go get food, you know? They can't cook food. But it was like outrageous. Like I went to one, and the line was out the door and around the Tim Hortons, halfway around the building. And I was like, what? So I went to another, and it was the exact same. It wasn't quite as big, but like...
Jesus Christ. People need their Timmies, man. In a state of crisis,
yeah,
you need some sustenance.
That's
okay?
it, man. If I had been affected by the tornado, the only thing that could make it better is an ice cap.
Oh, come on, Liam. Oh,
all right.
Ledge hop backer. That was sick.
If you say so. Tgros is actually pretty good. He's a Tgros. No, he's pretty good. He's got he's really, how do I say it?
Okay, wait, better or worse than Curtis? Curtis, if you're in the chat.
He's in the chat. I'm not going to say better or worse than Curtis.
Okay, here, move your mic and just tell me. Oh, ooh, boys.
No, but he's really what's the word? Momentum based.
Yeah,
so,
isn't everybody?
No,
isn't that
no, but like yeah, in terms of like punish game and keeping things going, but if you like stunt his momentum, then he like starts floundering, you know, he starts like missing dashes and stuff.
Yeah.
So you got to do like just one or two cheesy stuff.
Yeah. He plays Falcon and I play Falcon, so there's really no point. I just win.
Yeah. Oh, he missed. That's a bad. See, look.
We passed a gas station on Bronson, and it was lines, like you said at the Tim Hortons, it was lines like crazy. People wanted to get gas, I guess, for generators or their car.
Was it
probably probably their car? So yeah, no, the people are out here. People.
I remember. I was very young, but I remember like the Ice Age, and everyone was trying to get gas and leave town in Montreal.
Jesus. It's nice seeing this, like...
The Ice Age. The Ice Storm.
No, I know what you mean.
I don't remember the Ice Age. I'm not that old, unfortunately. That would be an exciting life to have lived like 10,000 years.
Fucking, I'd kill myself. I would not want to live that long. That sounds awful.
I don't know. I feel like you'd get used to living, you know? Like, how fast would a year go after 10,000 years? Be like,
yeah. Huh.
Years just keep getting shorter, dude.
But it's nice, like, with this whole tornado situation, it's weird because we're back in, like, the 70s or 80s, like, before cell phones or...
Not me, dude. I got power.
That's true. You got power. You should have seen it, though. Last night in Barhaven, nobody's phones were charged because they died during the day, and then you can't charge them because you're in Barhaven. Every house doesn't have power. So I'm walking around, and I'm seeing families who are just, like, using their telescope on their driveway and
doing fun
talking
things
to the neighbors, and it's like, what is going on? Can we go back to a time where you don't have to look your neighbors in the eye or know their name? Why are you outside with your telescope? I don't care. Don't look in my direction, okay? Go inside and go on the internet like a normal person. Don't look at me. Don't interact.
So why are you? Well, that's like hype.
It was
like the hype.
Honestly, I complained, but it was nice.
It was nice.
Did you know I had a? You
know what? I was just playing Netplay with Milo for the whole tornado.
Wow. It's nice. I didn't realize that. One of my neighbors' names is Jerry. He's a real nice guy. He works in the automotive industry.
Someone could get messed up.
See, I would never have known that if I just had electricity.
Now you could ask him for a job, except now you have a different job.
Yeah, no.
Oh, why did he do? Why did he just
keep
stomping? Keep stomping.
Side B. No. Do the Curtis. Do the dirt.
The side B in both directions. I don't like the side B. I like the stomp. Yeah, that's on him. If you can just grab them. Is that a melee joke? Okay, I get it. It's real funny. Is that my controller or yours?
Yours.
It sucks.
There's no dead zones, which sucks because it's Falco. You kind of want dead zones.
Why?
Just because, like, I'm a flicker. I go.
Oh, I have one of those things though.
Oh yeah.
Huh. John Mangus put it in there. Huh. The capacitor.
Your triggers are so bad.
I know. The whole controller, dude. There's nothing good about this controller. I can't even...
Held a message for sexual. Allow. Shane sucks pussy. We've allowed it.
We've allowed it.
I'll allow it. Only professionalism here at Streamland. I was about to cheer for ACSL, but then I realized he's the better player here. So, let's go Tgros.
Oh man, fishing for the grab.
Nair. Grab.
Why do I suck dirt?
I
What'd
would have
do
just
this time?
nared 4 more times, and then I win. Oh, that's it. Oh, never mind.
Can you bring the, he can
He can what? You were saying? Sorry.
he can lose territory.